Let me stay a little longer with the question, what is it that is really happening? And what is it that is part of the now moment? Burt, you brought up the example of sitting at the kitchen table, sipping a cup of coffee, and suddenly becoming aware of a feeling of sadness. You say this feeling of sadness is not part of the now moment. It is mind-made. It results from the feeling of there is something missing. And when we look at it directly, eventually it will dissolve. So let's play a little bit with that. Let's pretend, okay, we have looked at it and in fact the feeling of sadness has dissolved. What is happening now is I am sitting at the kitchen table sipping a cup of coffee. When I stay with this happening, with this situation, I realize that I couldn't even perceive it as such if I didn't have the right labels, like cup of coffee, sitting, kitchen table. So we need language as a reference system. Maybe we do not even need language, but we need some kind of, that is how we perceive it, a group of people, and this is how we perceive it, in order to be able to say, this is a situation, I am sitting at the kitchen table drinking coffee. Okay, so let's pretend we're not talking about it, we're just experiencing it. This sipping of coffee, smelling the coffee, tasting the coffee, feeling the texture of the cup. This still needs a sort of reference system. We need to have our senses in order to be able to see it as this. If we didn't have the senses to perceive it, what is it that's happening there? It's the same like this this question, which I like very much. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? So if there was no one to perceive this situation and label it the way that we did, what is it that is actually happening, Burt? Where does the huge mind game start? And I'm still a little bit puzzled about this now moment. How could anything, however illusionary, be not part of this now moment? Thank you for your answer, Burt.
I'm very happy that you've asked these questions because they are very relevant to the human experience. Well, first of all, when we look at the human experience, we find that the human experience is mostly suffering. And the suffering stems from one simple belief that we have. We are just a body. And so we come to the questions that you've raised, and they are relevant if we believe we are just a body. You know, our senses are derived from consciousness, and our body simply has the tools of consciousness. The ears for hearing, the eyes to see, the nose to smell, the mouth to speak, the hands, the body to touch. But all these senses are derived from consciousness. Okay. Now, when we are in the present moment and ask what is, this is so relevant. First of all, yes, you are right. In this moment, everything is relevant and everything is valid. This means that we do not deny our depression, we do not deny our sadness, we do not deny our emotional pain. But the moment we look at it, the moment we become still and see what is, really, what is this present moment, we are apt to find, if we are sincere, of course, if we are totally here now, we will find that these feelings of depression and sadness and emotional pain are our separation from this moment, our separation from what actually is. It is a feeling of lack, it is a feeling of missing something. We do not, again, I repeat, we do not deny them, we do not fight them, we do not say you don't exist. No, 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 no. That's just more play of mind. We experience a feeling as it actually is. So what happens when we look at depression or anger, provided we are very sincere in seeing what is here now, we will find that they are really a form of story separating us from this present moment. So we look at it, we see it. This present moment is all that there is. And then we'll find that this moment is okay. This moment is all right. Everything we have labeled it to be was our story, our imagination, our mind game. But this moment is really great, is really wonderful. Another point you raised is, what is the reference point upon which we see? That is such a good question. You see, we all have a felt sense of being here, seeing, experiencing. But every human being on this earth, all 6 billion humans, are experiencing the same felt sense. It is the universe looking at itself. It is oneness to oneness. This is so incredible when we realize it. It is so beautiful. Where is Burt right here? Where is Susanne here? Where is the personal here? The moment you look at what is, there is only what is. And it's okay. It is good. It is oneness to oneness. This is sort of a mystery to the limited body sense, but when we sit still and look, everything is fine. Everything is really good. It is really love and freedom. It is now. Thank you for those questions.